Hello everyone. So today we'll be talking about window functions in SQL, how to use them and what they are. So window functions in SQL allows you to perform calculations based on table rows without necessarily performing aggregations. So here you're not performing aggregations, but you want to perform some type of calculations. Most of the time you are trying to perform rankings. So these window functions are usually useful for student grading, employee performance, or whatever ranking you want to do, or product ranking as the case may be. So here I have this orders table and I want to see the product ID and the quantity from my orders table. So I'll just run this query again for you to see. And after running this query, I have the product ID, I have the quantity bought or quantity sold for each product. But the next thing I want to see is that I want to see the most bought product and the least bought product. So I need to apply a clause. So the next clause I'll be applying is the order by. So I want to do order by. So I want to order by the quantity. That is, I want the ordering to be about the quantity and in descending order. So order by the quantity. And I want this ordering to be in descending order. So from this result, I'm going to see the most purchased product down to the least purchased product. So product 01 here is most bought, and 102 here is the least bought. So now the next thing I want to do is that I want to start applying my window functions, and I'm going to talk about the three window functions. The first one is the row number, the second one is the rank, and the third one is the dense rank. So my window functions come just after the select statement. So the next thing I will do is to put a comma after my quantity and put a space. So I want row number. So row number, and I have to apply row number. I have to open and close my parentheses and write over. So what does the over does? This over, what it does is that you want to apply a row number, fine. So how do you want to apply this row number? How I want to apply this row number is it has to be based on a condition, and this condition is that the ranking must be based on my order by results. So I need to open and close these two. I need to open a parenthesis, then copy my order by statement. I need to copy this, Ctrl+C, and place it inside this over, Ctrl+V, and I need to close my parenthesis and to close it. So I have row number over order by quantity. So this give me row number based on the result of the order by, so in descending order. So I want to see, if I want this query now, this row number result will not give me a column header. Let's run it to see. So I don't have a column name, I have no column name. But if I want to give it a column name, so I need to give it an alias. So the alias is going to be just row num, and I execute that again. So I have ranking based on the result of the order by. So the next thing I want to do is to copy this, and I'm going to test the rank statement. Ctrl+C, space, Ctrl+V. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to use rank instead of row number for this. So rank, and I'll change this to rank, and then I'm going to give a space too, and Ctrl+V again, and I'm going to put dense rank here. Dense rank, and I'm going to call this dense rank. So I'll just change this to, because this rank is actually a function, so I can change it to, I can just put double K just to make sure it looks like this. Then I'm going to run these two, all these queries at once. So here I will execute it, Then I have the product ID, I have the quantity, I have the row number, I have the rank and the dense rank. So what does the rank do? The rank is going to apply a kind of ranking. So when there is a tie, it's going to give the same position to all the ties. So the next thing it's going to do is that it's going to skip to the next available number. So if we have two people, or let's say two products that are, in this case now we have product 3 is just 1, so it's assigned 1 to product 3. So what does it do for product, for these ones that has quantity 2, it gave them the same position. So instead of moving to a third position, it does not move to the third position. So this assumes the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. So instead of putting this at third position, it puts it at the 7th position. So what does the dense rank does? This dense rank is going to work just like the rank, but in this case, it will not jump to the 7th position. It's going to jump to the 3rd position because that is the next position. So depending on what you are trying to achieve, you can use window function, you can use row number, you can use rank, you can use dense rank, depending on what you are trying to do. So if you want to give a unique identifier to each row, then you have to use row number. If you want to join the positions together and to skip, and it will give gaps such that it will skip to the next position, you have to use dense rank. But if you want it to skip to maybe an actual position after it recognizing the ranks, recognizing the ties, so you have to use rank. So depending on the business question, whatever you are trying to achieve, you should know when to use row number, the rank, and the dense rank. So I hope you find this tutorial valuable and insightful.